A good night of Shabbos, Parshas Ve'era. Ve'era el Avram Yitzchak el Yaakov. So we know the back and forth between Moshe and the Eibishter, which is Lamed Oisel Amazeh. Here it is, the Eibishter tells him to go to Mitzrayim to take us out, but then things are getting, the squeeze is getting more than what they bargained for. It's getting even tougher. So there's a lot of, a lot of Torahs, a lot of stuff going on, but Tachlis is that there is pain. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain in the womb. There's a lot of pain in the world which we are in the womb. We are in the Akev. We are in a womb that is full of pain. So much pain, so many generational pain. So there's a sikha here from the Rebbe where the Rebbe gets into this, and he's talking about that technically speaking, Moshe was on a higher madrega from Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, because Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, they were in the midas, which means they were in the attributes, they were in action, they were physically in action, they were roetzoin, they were involved in Welt, so to speak. But Moshe was in Das, he was above Welt, to the point where he had no expression. He said, "Vanir al Savasam, I can't connect the reality with the reality, his reality with what's going on in the field, the data." So what is the data? The data is that there is pain. The data is that it's we're doing the work. We're doing the work, and we're hoping, and we're holding, changing, and asking, and nothing is shifting, nothing is moving. So the answer is that Moshe was in Chachma, which is in Seichel, which means that he tried to understand everything. He wanted to make sense because he was a messenger. And the Eibishter told him, go tell the Yidden that we're going out of Mitzrayim. He said, okay, I hear you. We're going to perform miracles, but we're going to, imagine that it's good. But I need to tell them what's going on. I need to give them real beseder hishtalshalos, how we're going to get out of this. If I do A, then the reaction is going to be B. I can't just show up and tell them that we're going out and just believe, because the believe is not what's going to get us out. So the Eibishter responds to him. He's like, no, you're right that usually the avodah from Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov was take beseder shtalshalos. It had to go that we had to integrate in Welt. In other words, we had to go into Mitzrayim and move things around and get to the point where we are mavader everything, where something is coming to me, and I'm dealing with my day to day, and I'm switching it. I'm breaking out from there. I'm turning it around, finding the tov in it. But here we're dealing with a case that is lamayla meseder shtalshalos. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how we're going to get out of here. You're in your squeeze, you're in your situation, and based on what you see, there is no way out. And as we know that when it came to go out of Mitzrayim, it's Anivel and Malach, Anivel and Sort of the Eibishter Lein had to come. He had to come and take us out. Which means as follows. We are in a ball, and as we go through life, we're in different elevations of that ball. Some people are born in the center. Life is okay. Some are at the top. It's perceived to be amazing. And some are at the bottom. The people that are doing the work, rolling up their sleeves and really doing the work, first we need the language to understand something, because Moshe asked the questions. He's like, what do I tell them? So first you need to understand where you are. You need to understand your pain. get in touch with your hurt. Understand first, most of us don't even know that there is pain. We're just in a state of confusion, in a state of unknown. And once you know that, once we understand, that's when we bottom out. We come out from the other side. Which is that when we are in the tremendous squeeze, that's when it comes from, the Yeshia comes from Lamala Meseder Stalshalis. Something shifts, something happens. Something shifts, something happens. And the first thing to tapping into that, to that center line, that really everything evolves around that. It's like the cotton candy. It has the cone, and then you move it around, and it picks up more and more and more and more. Es wird mehr ungeklebt, and more stickiness, and more cloud. But you have to go into the center. You have to go into the center line, the kavayasha, the straight line, the light. And that is that we have to stop agreeing and accepting the lie that it's not good. You have to start standing up for yourself in a way that you've never done before. You have to start making room for positive to come in. To come in. You have to get in touch with your essence, with the core, what's holding everything together. And the first thing is by believing, having emunah, creating space. We couldn't listen to Moshe, the shortness of breath, when life is so painful and so suffocating that I can't make sense of anything. I can't even listen to anything. I'm not in the mood to listen to anything. But we have to start accepting and start fighting it off by saying that it is okay. It is good. Simple affirmation that it's good. Life is good. It's amazing. I'm breathing. I'm alive. Kids, parnasa. There's food on the table. Roof over the head. And the Rebbe continues going that this is what the Eibusha said to Moshe, Ve'era, Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, why not Yisrael? Yisrael is a higher madrega, it's a higher consciousness. The Oasis Yisrael, let's just go with that. The Oasis Yisrael is a higher frequency than Akev, the bottom. Yisrael is Rosh, whatever you want to go. Rosh, head, all the good stuff. Because we had to go, we are right now at the bottom. We are in the Akev. We are in the Akev, but that's not who we are. We have to remember, you have to rise above and understand who we are, Yisrael. We are from a higher place, and we're bringing in awareness and das, the chibur, we're bringing in that through making connection. Connecting to, the first thing is to fight, to say that, where is the good in this? Where is the good in the present moment? It's one step at a time. If I worry about what's going to be tomorrow, what's going to happen next week, then it's too much. It's too much, and then the nachash wins. And keep in mind that the staff, the stick, the mata of Moshe swallowed up all the snakes from Pare. Kani ichbadati slave Pare. The Eibusha says, I'm the one that hardens his heart. The pain that we are feeling is the squeeze, and the squeeze is here to get us to a place, to somewhere. There's no two ways about it. The squeeze that we are experiencing right now is here because there is something on the other side of this of this fruit, turning it inside out and finding the sweetness inside. So Ve'era, you've all seen, everybody here has had something that we can affirm that life is, there's something to look forward to. And if there isn't, then that's a beautiful point of realization that the reason that life is not where it needs to be, because I haven't realized yet that there is goodness. I haven't experienced anything good, and maybe you haven't. But now you know that you have to start looking for something good, because if I don't know what I'm looking for, then I'm just in the clouds. Life is not good. What's the data? What's the information? You have to go. Moshe asked, he questioned the Eibishter for 7 days, back and forth. He's like, I need data. Now, what Moshe did is as follows.